Test, microphone check, 1, 2. As you know, this is Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. This is the first installment of Israelite Reacts. We're going to react to the Onlyfans debacle that occurred last week. You can hear and see, press 1, share the video. All right, so for those of you that don't know, Onlyfans is essentially a pornographic website where they are, well, a digital prostitution website. I'll go a step further. A digital prostitution website where they're allowing you, not you or I, but any odd, John Q. Public individual, anyone from the public, to come onto this platform and basically become a porn star, basically become a prostitute rather. Men pay money through credit card or debit card or what have you to see a woman nude, basically doing whatever sexual things that she does. All right. And it was pushed that this site OnlyFans has been making women and girls, 6 figures. Some are making millions of dollars a year, etc. Okay, that might be true for a select few, but like any get-rich-quick scheme, which is what OnlyFans is on the first level, any get-rich-quick scheme, most users are not going to make that money. Most users aren't going to see that money. The women that are making that money are professionals, are prostitutes, and they have a man, a pimp, that is marketing them, okay? That is pushing their product, that is getting their product out there like any form of prostitution, okay? Some statistic that stated the average amount of money made from OnlyFans is some ridiculously low number, like $200 or $300 a month. Most women are not making ends meet on OnlyFans. And to the men that are, we're like, OnlyFans is canceled. Go back to the McDonald's ladies. Go back to, Burger King. And we're showing obvious jealousy that women can make a lot of money off of sex. And in this evil world, women can make a lot of money on sex. But why are you as a man jealous of this? Like, why are you jealous of digital prostitutes or prostitutes that are walking up and down the strip? Because it's all the same, man. It's all the same. Why are you jealous of them? Why are men so jealous of them? They're living a horrible, horrible life. And the Bible bears that out as well. And sisters definitely shouldn't be jealous of whores, man. Shouldn't be jealous, shouldn't be peer pressured into becoming one. This is Proverbs 23:17. Let not thine heart envy sinners. Don't envy sinners, man. These women that are making these OnlyFans profiles that are big, that are famous, are prostitutes. They're high-end escorts, and they are working for some pimp somewhere, man, with links to all manner of criminal organizations, etc. Okay? It was evil what they were doing. And once again, it was evil that they were pushing this to the 12 tribes of Israel, Black, Hispanic, and Native American women. This is going to cause an epidemic of loneliness, and this is going to cause a rise of suicides, particularly of young black men, black boys rather, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American boys. Okay, there's a story that came out a few weeks ago where a boy was contemplating suicide because individuals from his school were teasing him about his mother having an OnlyFans account. Back in my day, it was, your mama does this, or your mama does that, and they wouldn't necessarily have a way to prove it. Now, they can prove what they say about your mama, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So it's going to drive some of these kids, man, to suicide, man, all because of a woman's lust, okay, and her desire. The scriptures say this: let not thine heart envy sinners. We're going to show you a video about, OnlyFans cancellation. So I explained to you what OnlyFans is. For those of you that don't know, creditors or banks were considering banning OnlyFans because OnlyFans was not allowing for the ability to make sure that minors were not using this app. Minors were not being exploited on this app. Any old woman, girl, whatever, can go on this app and do whatever tricks and stunts that she wants to do on this app. And they're not checking her age, they're not verifying her identity. They don't know what she is. She could be kidnapped or whatever, any manner of things. Even if it's a woman could be kidnapped, held at one point, kept in a dank room and fed, chicken in a can and string beans. You don't know what's going on with these people, man. And neither does OnlyFans, and OnlyFans doesn't give a damn. Banks were coming and putting pressure on OnlyFans to say, look, you got to figure out how you can verify that these girls are not 12, 14, 15, 16 years old being exploited on this app. If you don't, we're not going to allow our cards, our banks to be used for transactions on OnlyFans. OnlyFans cracked. They made a decision to ban adult content. Then they reversed shit and said, no, we're not going to do that, man. We are not going to cancel or ban our adult content because they're not stupid, man. Like we said, money is the root of all evil. And this evil decision was made based on money. I'm going to play the video so you can get the flavor of what I'm saying here. I'll share my screen real quick. Also, bear with me. This might not
to ban porn from their web. So it's basically going to have to shut down. They are a pornography website. So if they ban porn, I'm not sure they're exactly going to be using their website. But they did explain why we're pressuring them to, because the banks don't want to be funding some pimp whose name is Tim. He's the CEO. Seen as encouraging 18-year-old to go turn themselves into porn stars, and they don't. Then you got to get around it. I think this is great. Okay, there's unfortunately there's code into the story, which we'll get to in a second. But at least
all right, so there you have it, man. Banks are putting pressure on OnlyFans because they don't want to support some pimp. And that's right, the CEO is your pimp. You know a sister, a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American woman that's using OnlyFans. She's a digital prostitute. She's a prostitute online, and the CEO is her pimp, man. OnlyFans takes like a 20 or 15% cut. That's no different than walking the strip. These women are walking the digital strip. Okay, when they close this OnlyFans down, or when it gets shut down, or what have you, if it does get shut down in the future, because the banks could come back and say, look, no, you can't do business. We're not doing business with you. This is a seedy, shady business. And from the bank's perspective, it makes total sense, because we don't want to be a part of something that we're going to get in trouble for. Because if it comes out, and it will come out, that they're exploiting girls, little teenagers, on that app, when that comes out, then the lawsuit's going to be transferred over to the bank as well. So you have OnlyFans and the bank that could be under potential lawsuit, which is it's only going to come out in a matter of time. Okay. So they're like, nah, later for that, man. Later for that, we don't keep our money. We're going to do business and rob people the legal way. Okay. We're just going to charge interest. That's the only dirty thing we're going to do, and deny Black people loans for houses and mortgages, etc. That's what they said. However, they reversed the decision. Now, who knows what happened on the back end? Who knows who made what phone calls? But here's what we do know: that they make great money off of Black, Hispanic, and Native American women being whores, man. Pharmaceutical company wins out. They win big. Okay? Medical industry, they win out. They win big. The morticians, the funeral industry, they win out. They win big. From these women getting found killed. There's all kinds of Black, Hispanic, and Native American women. Whole scores of our sisters are being found dead in these random cities, and they don't know who the hell it is. They don't know who the hell it is they're finding dead. And many of these women, they are coming to realize or find out through asking around or what have you, or seeing the places that they last went to before they died. These women were prostitutes, man, walking the strip. And that's what they want to do. Okay? OnlyFans is like a gateway drug for our sisters into real prostitution, into walking the strip, into going into that strip club, etc. Okay? But sisters that don't do OnlyFans, don't be jealous of those sisters that make that quick buck. And once again, like any get-rich-quick scheme, like becoming a rapper, becoming a musician, becoming an entertainer, that money comes and goes. That money comes and goes. Why? Because they didn't have to appreciate the level of discipline, the level of structure that it had to take to make that money. Like an individual who made money based on investments, like a Warren Buffett or what have you, made a great amount of money through working over a period of decades, is going to be less likely to blow their money than an OnlyFans model. And women that are simple and silly enough to use OnlyFans more than likely don't have enough discipline in other areas of their life. So they're not going to put money somewhere else in stocks and bonds, ETFs, what have you, and invest it, cryptocurrencies, what have you, and invest it. They're just going to go splurging on coke, parties in Miami, trips with the girls, and a few cars, man. And to go into some club, take a picture for Instagram with some exquisite bottle, or go to Salt Bay's restaurant and get salt sprinkled down their throat. All that money's going to be gone, man. Don't envy a sinner. You sisters that hold out from OnlyFans, the Lord has a reward for you, man. You're going to be far more wealthy. You're going to be far richer than those sisters, both in dollars and cents, in greenbacks, in biscuits, in cheddar, in dead presidents, in Skrilla, in script, and you're going to be richer in spirit, man. You're going to be richer in spirit because you kept your soul. You didn't sell your soul to this place. The scriptures say this, man. Don't sell yourself into slavery. I'm loosely paraphrasing. Don't become a drug dealer, or you're a slave to the penitentiary system, a robber, a thief, or a prostitute on OnlyFans, man. and sisters, don't worry about them, okay? Because that money is going to come and go like all those forms of get-rich-quick schemes and all forms of prostitution, okay? Because they're going to be cut down, man. And the workers of iniquity, they're going to lose. The righteous are going to have the final victory, okay? Over all forces of evil. So that's it. That's the Israelite Reacts. That's how Israelite will react to OnlyFans. I don't know how you react, but that's how Israelite will react to OnlyFans. It should absolutely be banned. Black, Hispanic, and Native American women need the father in the home, because the father would walk in that room and break that camera in 8 pieces and toss it out the window and commence to disciplining his daughter. Once again, because they removed the strong man out of the house, now they can pillage the house. And they're pillaging these houses with OnlyFans, drugs, dope, illegal guns, etc. Why? Because they removed the strong man. That's Israelite Reacts. Smash that like button, man. Share this everywhere. That being said, I'm out. Shalom.